Hi everyone, I'm MD Mukul and I'm from Bangladesh. I'm a construction worker. Definitely I'm doing and trying to do something different and special for migrant workers. I think that I have no big head for us to doing something definitely different. So today I want to introduce some of the guys who is doing for me a lot of things and support to Bangladeshi culture and migrant workers. I'm really glad to hear from her. Now I want to be conversations with her. Let's go and see the Debbie Fordyce, who is support a lot in support the migrant workers. Hi Debbie.
Hi Mukul.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to see you today.
Okay Debbie, when you once come in Sampur, so why you did feel to helping to the migrant workers, and somebody will give you some idea to you, or did you inspire your own?
I don't think anyone told me what to do, but before I was involved with migrant workers, I was working for a salary. And I found when I came to understand about the different kinds of things that migrant workers were going through and the types of projects that were available, of course, I found this a much more rewarding sort of thing to do. So I gave up my paid work, and I'm much happier working as a volunteer, working with migrant workers. I get to meet a lot of interesting people and learn lots of new things.
My question is, I want to know from you, some of the some migrant worker doing like construction work, but they will be doing poetry, novel and short stories. Some domestic helper also doing same of kinds of things, and they're going to some events and going to some competitions. Do you feel anything, and do you have any suggestions for them?
I think it's wonderful to be able to hear the kind of poetry that migrant workers write. Many of them are really talented, but it also, even those that aren't talented are able to show such true emotion and such strong feelings in their longing for home, in the way they feel about the work that they do here, in their hopes for the future, and in the sadness that they experience while they're here. So I think it's wonderful that they have a voice, and that a Singapore audience gets to hear those feelings from them. So it helps them explore their literary talents, share their ideas with others, come together, usually in a very nice location where an audience can applaud their efforts and their talents. I think it's really wonderful. And I think it's great that you're pulling this poetry event together by yourself, with support from others, but largely through your own efforts. Thank you very much, Mukul. I think it's hard to do something like this in Singapore because it's hard to get a venue, it's hard to get permission to get people to allow people to come together. And it helps a lot when there are Singaporeans who are supporting these kind of efforts. It's quite difficult for a migrant worker to find the time to do that sort of thing. But the other thing is, I think it's really important that it changes everyone's views of migrant workers. Migrant workers are not uneducated people. Many of them have excellent education and excellent literary and artistic talents. So it's wonderful to be able to show that off in Singapore.
Thank you so much, Debbie, for your good answering, and thank you so much for your comings. I'm just really very appreciate to the Singaporeans. Just now Debbie mentions, most of Singaporeans help me too much about my events called Migrant Poetry Evening, and most of Singaporeans writers support to me and coming to reading poetry and dancing with my poetry and just singing. I hope that everybody will be coming and support to Migrants Poetry Evening and every single worker and writers. Thank you so much for looking my video. Thank you.